Hi, my name is Miss Breitling, and I am your child or your social studies teacher this year for seventh grade. And this is a Screencastify, and I plan to use this every day to just give a quick overview of what we did in class. So if your child is ever sick or absent for any reason, or just doesn't understand what we did, like just needs a quick refresher, they can always come back to this and view it. I'm going to put this on Schoology. The first couple I may actually even send out as well. I think this will go out tonight to all families. So just know that this is available and just to help, if someone was absent or needs more time with something. And for parents, just to know what's going on in the classroom. So this is what everybody saw when they first came in, a little mini in action. Welcome back. And we found our seats. And then this is actually typically what you'll see on the slide when I start my Screencastifies in the future. This is my today's events. Over here is where I put down the activities that we're doing for today, so that you'll see, what we actually did. If you were gone, this is the list of things that I follow. Up here is a learning target. The learning target is what I hope you accomplish out of today and our activities. So you can see today it's a get to know and make up some predictions, assumptions of what this class is going to be like, what we're going to do, how it's going to operate, anything like that. And so by the end of the hour or by the end of going through these activities, you might have an idea of some things about this class. So you're just going to write those down at the end of class. The vocab word is history today, and you can see the word is listed there. It's underlined, and then it also has the definition. Now, what they're putting this on is called the target sheet, and that looks like this. And you can either print that off. A copy of this is on Schoology in the very first folder. Or they can put it on paper as well, but we get these in class. And so we start with our name, what hour, and then Monday's dates. That'd be 9/2. We start on Tuesday, so the learning target, this is where that top one would go, the assumptions you have about the classroom. And then at the end of the hour, you'll literally write down 2 assumptions that you had. On the back side then is where that word history and the definition goes. And then we have in the middle here, I would like students to draw a picture of what comes to mind when they think of the word history or the definition of the word history. And it's just a quick thumb sketch. It's just a quick, what do you think of? It doesn't have to be amazing artwork. It just has to be something. They say that it takes 7 to 10 times of hearing a word, seeing a word, interacting with a word for it to really become a little bit more solid in our minds. And so that's why we do this. And then the third box is our mystery box that changes each week. So at the bottom of the target sheet, it says what the box 3 is. This week it's a synonym. So what would be another word that would have a similar meaning that isn't already in the word or in the definition? I can give you one as an example, like ancient would be an example of history or a synonym of it. But we worked through this. We went through this for about 10 minutes in class today because it is a routine event. Every beginning and end of class, we start with this and then we end with the I learned. This gets turned in on Mondays, each and every Monday, and then we grab a new sheet and start the next week. So it's no matter if the week is a full week, a short week, we always go Monday through Friday, turn it in the next Monday, start a new one that Monday. So that is the first thing that we did, the target sheet how-to. Cardinal Way, we just, today we're just taking a look through the different aspects of the Cardinal Way, the be ready, be respectful, be responsible. And each hour we're looking at something different. So it's just a review of how, what things should look like in our school. So what the hallways should look like, then during cafeteria, during third hour, how we want that to be. Then fifth hour, we looked at the bathrooms and what the expectations are there. In the office, what the expectation is when you need to go there. The media center, the foyer, the cake area, how we are be ready, be responsible. And then finally on the bus. So just a review for students, but a good one to take a moment to look over. So if you were gone today, the entire day, make sure you take a look at each of these slides to make sure you understand and refresh yourself on the expectations. After that, we started on what's called 7 important questions. These are questions that I, a long time ago, came up with that I think everybody, no matter if you're your first year here at DMS or like I'm taking a master's class right now, I have these questions. So these are the 7 questions. We are only getting through the first 2 questions today. Am I in the right room and where am I supposed to sit? If you're gone, then you just need to come talk to me because I do have seating charts, and so I'll show you where you're supposed to sit. But this PowerPoint is available in Schoology. It's in my first week folder, and right now I believe that that folder should be highlighted purple. So you can run through and see some of this. I have kind of my activities for the first couple of days right embedded with pictures of my kids, because that's a part of getting to know me, because they're a big part of who I am. And then today, where we went after that is names. Names are important. They kind of become who we are. We get this name. Parents put a lot of time into picking one, and so this is who we are. So I had students reflect and do a little free write or journaling on their names, picking one or more of those, and then we shared those with a couple of classmates. So if you weren't here today, maybe talk about that with your parents or at least reflect on that. And then after that, what we ended with is I had an exit ticket about things that you should, and you could do this at home, grabbing one right now, but like, what do I need to know about you to help you to be the best learner? What can other students do to help you to be a good learner? And how will you help other students to be the best learner that they can be? So think about those 3, because we are a community. We are in this together for the entire year, and I want to make sure I want it to be productive for all of us. And so then I ended the class with going through and getting the pronunciations of each of your names, because my last name is Breitling, but it's definitely not spelt like it sounds. It's spelt Breitling, but it sounds something different. So it's spelt like this. Breitling. But I went around to everybody and wrote it down phonetically. So that would be my phonetic spelling of it, Breitling. And then we ended the class by going back to our target for the day, and I had students write down and share with their shoulder partner an assumption that they have about this class. So that really sums up what we did, and I guess something like how these screencastifys will look. If you have questions after this, make sure that you can email me, or probably email's the best. Email me any questions that you have, and we'll go from there. Most of them won't be this long. This is quite a long one. But I hope you have a good day, and I hope this helps. And have a great day. Signing off.